Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy, backed by the Congress-led INDIA bloc, staged a protest at Jantar Mantar demanding the President's assent to two key state bills that raise backward caste reservations from 27% to 42%. These bills, passed in March, also aim to bypass the 50% cap on quotas. Vasudha, you were there at the protest site earlier in the day and spoke to Revanth Reddy.
That's right, Veera. I was at the protest site. In fact, I spoke to the Chief Minister and also the Deputy Chief Minister, Vikramarka Bhatti, with local body polls due by September 30th. Time is running out. The BJP is opposing the move, alleging that the Congress party is sneakily including Muslim reservation within the BC quota. Revanth Reddy, in fact, said that he will take the battle from Sadak to Sansad, meaning street to the parliament. Listen in to what he said and also what the Deputy Chief Minister said before we get in our guests. Sir, this massive protest on OBC, the ordinance issue and the bills, what is your intent? What do you want the centre to do?
So we wanted to tell that we are waiting for education employment reservation 42% OBCs and political reservation in local bodies 42%. Two bills are pending with President of India. We have waited long more 4 months, but they have not accepted. Now we are demanding, Parliament is going on, Sadak se lekar Sansad tak. हम तो लड़ाई जारी है. So we are fighting from road to parliament. So our demand is that they have to clear those bills. Education employment reservation 42% and political reservation in local bodies 42%. Till now they have not cleared, and also we have asked appointment of Rashtrapati. Till now we have not got any appointment. I think 2 days back Narendra Modi ji and Amit Shah ji, they have met Rashtrapati ji. I think they are pressurizing Rashtrapati ji to not to give appointment to Telangana people. Now we are here, entire cabinet, parliament members, MLCs and MLAs, most of the rural nook and corner OBCs are here. We are pro-OBC. Rahul Gandhi is pro-OBC. Narendra Modi is anti-OBC. This is the fight between pro-OBC and anti-OBC. So we will see how to get this reservation. If Modi is going to accept, it is fine. Otherwise, we will defeat him coming election and we will make Rahul Gandhi as a Prime Minister. We will get that 42% reservation in all over India.
Mr. Reddy, BJP is saying that this is a conspiracy for vote appeasement because you're giving only 5% for OBC and 10% for Muslims. They are saying this. What is that?
I'm challenging whoever is the Minister of Bharatiya Janata Party.
Bandi
Sanjay or Kishan Reddy, they are illiterates, I can say. Why? Because ask them to go through my bills. Governor has accepted our bills. If there is anything for reservation separate for Muslims or any other thing, it is just impossible to accept Governor of Telangana. So it is approved by the Governor of Telangana. How come they are making allegations against Government of Telangana? So it's a political stunt. So it is not going to save Bharatiya Janata Party, this political stunt.
If they don't listen your demands, sir,
yeah, that is one formula. My point is that why that formula? Why don't you amend our act? Already you have amended for EWS. Why can't for OBCs? We are not taking any other reservation. So we are their legitimate right. We wanted to give their legitimate right. So Rahul Gandhi is trying to get a legitimate right of OBCs. Modi is refused to give that legitimate right to OBCs. That's all.
So what is the intent of OBC?
Sir, by hook or crook, we wanted to get a 42% reservation for OBC. Okay.
Bhatti, what is the intent of this protest? Because you've also passed an ordinance, but you're saying that everything is being stalled by the centre. Can you explain to us what kind of legal measures you're taking to implement OBC reservation?
There are two issues. I think unnecessarily people are getting confused. One is ordinance, the other one is the bill. Bill we have already passed for the 42% reservation for the OBCs in the local body selections and also for the education and employment, which we have passed based on the survey statistics. We placed in the House and House unanimously approved it and we passed a bill. And that bill we have sent it to Governor and Governor in turn sent to the Rashtrapati to include in the 9th schedule for the reservations to be implemented in Telangana. The other ordinance is something else. Once this gets cleared, the previous government, TRS government, brought an act in the Panchayat Raj keeping the cap of 50% reservation. To remove that, that ordinance is something different. That we have given. Because we have a trust and confidence that we will get it cleared from the Rashtrapati and the Parliament, the Government of India. The moment it comes, it has to be ready. So for that, we have removed that cap. So the cap is something different, the ordinance.
Sir, BJP is questioning no BC chief minister, even in United Andhra Pradesh for so many years. They're saying that Congress has not given a BC chief minister for a long time, but Prime Minister is OBC.
So for the Congress party, the entire country is one unit. Congress party has given a number of leaders as the chief ministers in so many states. In the other day, or in Rajasthan, Gehlot Sahab was there. Now in Karnataka, the chief minister is a backward class. See, how can they say that? They can't say that. The Congress party believes in social justice. All the time it's trying to give the importance to the people who represents more in number. And the BJP, what they are trying to misguide the people, saying that some of the Muslims are getting the reservations, the backward classes on the name of backward caste. This is also there in the Gujarat. This is also there in Rajasthan. This is also there in Madhya Pradesh. This is there in all over the country. Why are they talking about Telangana? It is nothing to do with that caste, the religion.
Call it social justice or just political optics, Veera. This is something that is going to design the way political debates, at least in certain states, are going to look like. Some Ram Mohan Reddy of the Congress party and Rachna Reddy of the BJP are joining us now. Rachna Reddy, you heard what Revanth Reddy had to say. What is wrong in just meeting the chief minister? Because this is about OBC reservation. OBC was supposed to be, was being seen as the BJP's bastion, but with the caste survey and now with this move of OBC reservation, clearly the Congress is making a huge pitch.
Good evening, everyone. There is no question or no reason not to meet the chief minister. Here, if you may see, here the bill for 42%. Firstly, the 42% itself is questionable in the sense this 42% alleged OBC reservation also includes an unconstitutional 10% enhancement of Muslim reservation. Here, when the Muslim reservation was put in place already for at 4% itself, that is question that has been questioned, and the same is pending in the Supreme Court. Now, unconstitutionally, while the same unconstitutional religious-based reservation is pending, they enhance it to 10% and include the 10% in the 42%. Now, how did they come to the 42%? They claim by an empirical survey. What is an empirical survey? I mean, I've been in academia as well. In academia, an empirical survey speaks about a sample data of very small quantities that is attributed to the rest of the allegedly similarly placed people. But you are talking about policy formulation here. How can you indulge in an empirical data that nobody knows about? No survey was done. Nobody came to our homes.
Important point that you're raising there, Rachna Reddy. Answer to that, Ram Mohan Reddy. The accusation is that in the name of OBC, you are trying to bring in religious quota as well, and then on the basis of insufficient data, you are assuming that you have enough empirical evidence.
It could be more also.
Good evening, Veera and Vasudha. Clarification number one. We are not seeking the increase of reservation for OBCs on caste or religion basis. We are seeking the increase of reservation to 42% on backwardness, on educational and social. Okay, there is no religion here. Had there been an observation in the bills passed in our Legislative Assembly in March 2025, which was forwarded to the Honorable Governor of the state, they might have found out the observations. They would have sent it back. There are no such things. I don't know from which page they have drawn these, statements and trying to portray it on every available platform and distract the, public's attention.
Okay, Mr.
See,
Reddy, my
Rachana
question
Reddy
to you,
should
sir.
also give a clarification.
My question to you.
Rachana
this-
Reddy should also
right.
give a clarification.
Right,
that,
Mr.
you know,
Reddy, this 50% ceiling has been set by the court. I remember even BJP ruled states like
Yes.
Chhattisgarh in the
Yes.
past have surpassed that thing. They've tried to do it, but it's the High Court which stopped them. It's the Supreme Court that stopped them. Are you trying to pin the blame of what judiciary did on the BJP?
when the central government has found a way to increase the reservation cap, break the reservation cap of 50 by giving 10% reservation to the EWS, then 100% there will be a probability for the central government if they choose to give. Because we are fighting for the legitimate right for the BCs. And you know, in
Rachna-
Tamil Nadu, there is 69% reservation covering 89% of population. So 89%
But there is a long
population are
constitutional
covered
history to
under
that, Ram
reservation.
Mohan Reddy. Rachana Reddy, respond to this, the points made by Ram Mohan Reddy here.
Here itself, there has to be a clarification. BJP never broke any ceiling as far as EWS is concerned. EWS, pursuant to a constitutional amendment, is the additional 10% above 100%. Here, the Congress is illegally, without any empirical data, trying to break the 50% ceiling. Here, Veera, here the constitutional reservation. There is a difference between constitutional reservation and a statutory reservation, and I'll tell you why.
Points understood.
Constitutional
Didn't
reservation
the
is
center also go in for the caste census after there was too much pressure created by the opposition on caste census?
No,
So this
no,
this is
absolutely
clearly
not.
a fallout of that, isn't it?
No, absolutely not. Caste census was not or has never been an integral part of census per se. But when the opposition wanted it, we were ready and willing to conduct a caste census also along with the rest of the comprehensive census. And once,
It's
not
primarily-
just the Supreme Court, the Constitution also holds that constitutional reservation is only as far as STs and STs, and that political reservations for local body elections
Right.
cannot be attributed
Mr.
to
Mr. Reddy,
education
quickly.
and health.
Yeah, Mr. Reddy, quickly, just 10 seconds.
20 seconds.
Rachana Reddy giving the clarification that you know they are not with the OBCs. Are they with the OBCs or not? Are they inclined towards the benefit and the empowerment of OBCs or not? If that is the case, then why are you playing the cards of caste census along
For
with
the optics of it,
population
everyone is
census?
with the OBCs,
Why have you
Vasudha.
come up with the statements
Absolutely,
of caste census
Mr.
along with
Reddy,
the
and
population?
thank you, Rachna, for joining us. Veera, clearly, like I said, a lot of this is about political optics because everybody wants to be with the SC, ST, OBC population. Everybody also wants to be with the general caste population.